So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this look. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how you could do a easy, very wearable look. This is all makeup that I got for my mom to get started with so that she can be able to do her own makeup at home and still feel like she has a very wearable but still glam full makeup look. So this is for people that might not have all that makeup yet, and this is me showing you how you can take all these products and get the best look. So the first thing you want to do is start off with your brows. For this, I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift. Now this is only, I think, $2 at Walmart, Target, stores like that. So this is the first product you can take. I like using this because it is a brow pencil, so it's easier to work with for a beginner. Now the next product you're gonna get is some concealer. Now this is a Sephora concealer, so obviously this is a bit more expensive, but another really good dupe concealer that they have out right now is the e.l.f. Camouflage Concealer. They do have it in a hydrating finish or a matte finish. Both of those will work depending on if you have dry skin or oily skin. That concealer is only $6. So to the game, we're gonna charge $6. All right, so now that we got our concealer on the eyebrows, we can go ahead and start with the palettes. Now these palettes, you can get them if you go onto Morphe's website and you're catching them when they're on sale. You can get them for a good like $8 or so. But if you don't catch it on sale, these are normally I think about $12. And take this purple shade here. And just tap off the excess and start in the crease. And start blending. Okay. So then the next thing you want to do is you want to start building up your color. So I always like to have my eyeshadows have at least 3 different colors. Your color that you use to transition all the colors in, your darker color, and then your eyelid shade. So next what we're gonna go in is we're gonna go in with that darker color that's gonna really bring everything together. So for today's look, I'm actually going to use this one here. It's like a maroon red because I really wanna use this sparkly color here. So I'm gonna take that maroon red and I'm going to take another kind of angled brush to put that color and build that color into the crease. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna go in is going with a flat shade brush. Now, I believe there is one a part of the BH Cosmetics palette as well, but I'm just using this one because it's already out. This one's from e.l.f., so you can also use a flat shade brush. This is gonna cost you $2-3 from e.l.f., and I'm gonna go in with this kind of burgundy copper red shade here. That shade was more of just a glitter, so I'm gonna have to do something on top of it to make it stick. So what I'm going to take instead is this peach shade here, lay down first, then go on top of it with the copper, just so that the glitter has something to stick to, because that copper shade is more of a glitter instead of it being a full pigment. All right, and then last but not least, we just want to make sure that everything is blended together seamlessly. So I'm just gonna go back in with all the different shades I use just to kind of make sure everything is blended nice and seamless. So the next thing you want to do is take some primer. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. It is the best drugstore primer in my opinion. It's very silicone based, so I feel like it works well for anyone. And this is the Instant Pore Eraser. I believe this is about $7 or $8. I will be having all the prices down below so you guys can check that out. Next, we want to go in with the foundation. She has the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Of course, this foundation is about $45, so it is very good. It has a, like, the transfer on it is like slim to none. It doesn't transfer. You know, if you've ever touched your face and then touched papers, this does not do this, so this is a great foundation. But if you just want a drugstore foundation, the best one I've come about is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, the Maybelline Superstay Foundation 24 Hour, or the Maybelline, the one with the black top. I can't think of the name of it, but if I do, I will insert an image of it. But those three are pretty much my favorite foundations for drugstore at the moment. So what I'm just gonna do is take a few pumps of this. You can use a sponge or you can use a flat top kabuki brush. This is what she's using currently. All right, now it's time for cleanup time. Your concealer is gonna be your best friend again as far as to clean up. So I'm just gonna take some concealer and I'm just gonna create just some little V shapes underneath the eyes. And then you can take a smaller brush, or sometimes I just reuse my foundation brush. And now I'm just going to take that and clean up any of that extra eyeshadow we no longer need. All right. So the next product I have, this I got for her because she has more of a red to yellow undertone. So this is a powder. This is the Makeup Revolution Peach Powder. You can use this, or if you're a little bit lighter, you can use the banana. I never really use the translucent powder for setting underneath the eyes, just because some powders, it tends to leave a cascade which can transfer into pictures. So I like to use a powder with a little bit of a color. Next thing you want to do is you want to contour with. Now, finding contour shades can be really hard at times. So another trick that I thought will really work is to take a pressed powder, because I hate bronzers and contours that have glitter in it personally. I like them to be more flat, matte, not so much shimmer on the face. So what I did this time is I just got a pressed powder foundation, and I just got it in a darker color to simulate what a contour would look like. Okay, so to finish off the face, we're gonna go ahead and put some highlight on. I always like to use a fan brush for highlights. You can also use a brush like this too for your highlight. Any one in particular really works. I kind of have both and I kind of interchange them, but you just want to take a highlight, get a little bit onto the brush there, and then you just want to follow the natural cheekbones. This one is from e.l.f. This one I believe was about $7, but I wouldn't recommend, I think $6 for this one, but I wouldn't recommend this one. This one is a little too rough. It takes a lot to pick up the product onto the brush. So another one you can get is the Maybelline Chromatic highlighters. I really like those. I actually have that one at home. This one I didn't have at home. I thought it would be good, but this one wasn't the best. But there's other ones that you can get for $6, $7. Okay, and so as you guys can see, she does have lashes on now. The lashes that I got for her, these were the Ardell Professional Wispies. I love wispies. I think they look good on most people. So I just went ahead and went with these ones. And this, a 5-pack, was about, I think, $10 or $11. Of course, you can get the individual ones. Those will cost $3 or $4 each. But I just went ahead and went with this one. That way she has a few different lashes for a few different weekend events. Okay, so the last but final thing that we need on the face, we've done the whole face, we've got the eyelashes on. If you wanted to, you could do a mascara on the bottom. I don't always do mascara on the bottom, but that is a choice that you can do. The other thing that I just like to do is add a little bit of color on the bottom lash line just to bring everything sort of together. So I'm just going to take that darkest shade and go, I need you to look up for this one, and just go a little bit underneath the eye. And that really just helps to bring the whole look together.
All right, guys, for this next portion, I actually had to go ahead and do an overlay just because I was talking way too much. It was a lot of rambling. But basically what I'm doing here is I'm going ahead and taking, I believe these are Milani lipsticks that I'm using. And I'm going to take a darker one on the outside. Now, if you don't want to use a lipstick, you can also use the NYX lip liners. All of them are great. All of them are amazing. They're about $5 per piece. You can use that as a lip liner, but I'm just taking that, and then I'm going in with another Milani shade in a more nude pink color, and I'm gonna fill that in on the inside. The last thing I'm gonna take is a Morphe lip gloss. I love Morphe lip glosses. I think this one is in the shade like Fairy Tale or something like that. I have Trippy and I love that one. It is my absolute favorite. But in order to like charge this to the game, I'm gonna say the lip glosses are about $9. The lipsticks are about $5 a piece. So, you know, expect to spend about $19 to get a great lip combo. Now, back to the video.
Alright, so guys, the last and final step we just need is a little bit of Morphe Continuous Spray. This one is $12, but honestly, this is like, I think $18. $18 for the spray, but honestly guys, this is probably the best setting spray that you'll get that is not of the higher end brands. So I do love this setting spray. A lot of YouTubers and things use. Alright guys, and that is it. That is how you can achieve a good glam face for $100. And as you guys can see, I was able to create kind of a pink maroon look. There's so many different combinations that you can create just using that one palette. So just take a little bit of your refund check, whatever you might have, spend $100 on yourself, and trust me, you will have a full glam face like this. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.